Hi, my name's Brooke, and this is my story. I was raised in the Lutheran Church. Our family went there until I graduated high school. I went to college in Lafayette, Indiana, where I got my nursing degree. It was my junior year of college when I found out that I was pregnant. And really within days, like my appointment with Planned Parenthood was made. I didn't talk to anybody except for my partner at the time, and it was just a done deal. There was no thought process, no like who should we talk to, how can we get help. It was just, this is what we're gonna do. And days later, we were at the clinic, completely bought into the whole, it's just a lump of cells, you're not that far along. And so we terminated the pregnancy at that time. And really then, like, I left it all there. I was never gonna think about it again. It was over with, it was done. I just needed to move on with my life. And I kind of just did. I graduated nursing school, I moved home, I started dating Isaiah. And then we had started to get more serious, and so I did feel like at that time that that's something that he did need to know before he made the commitment, because everybody responds a little bit differently, and what if he didn't want to marry me if he had known that? And it just felt wrong to let him know on the back end. And I feel like for the first time that it's one of the times that like unconditional love and grace, like what it really looks like. I was terrified because I really thought that there was a chance that he was gonna say, I can't be with you if that's what you've done. And I told him, and he just said, I love you and it's okay, and we're gonna go forward. And we got engaged a couple months after that. And again, we were partying a lot, and still like early in our marriage, even after we had Cooper. And I never really thought about it much. Like I never thought about that time in my life much. I had everything that I wanted right here. It was after my second was born that for some reason I felt like a weird guilt. Like, I don't know why God gave me the husband that he gave me, and I don't know why he keeps giving me healthy babies. Like, I knew that I had been forgiven, but I never worked through any of the healing processes that came. And so it was, I don't know, a couple years later that Isaiah and I ended up at the Baptist church in Fairbury. He got baptized that December. And a couple months later, I just felt like another stirring. I had had a third child by this time, and I didn't feel guilty with this kid. I felt like I knew that God loved me. I knew that I was forgiven, and that even though it didn't necessarily make sense, that he was okay with me having happy, healthy kids. So I started to volunteer at the pregnancy center on Tuesday mornings, and giving my time and efforts for people that I knew made a better choice than I did was more fulfilling than I thought that it would be. I think it was a realization that being Christian and being pro-life isn't a political stance, it's an action, it's love in action. I don't know why he's asking me to share my story, but I feel like he is, and I feel like he knows that I'm finally at a point in my journey where I can, and I feel to the depths of my soul that he forgives me and he loves me, and that to not talk about it and to not be open about it, I feel like my whole sin would be in vain. Like all of the pain that I have caused myself, other people around me, like it's all in vain if we don't share and try to love one another in it.